doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L Podcast.
Samuel Shabaz is in the building. What's happening, my boy?
What up, though, Kid L?
I was just telling you before we even started talking right now that I'm hearing your name everywhere, which is incredible. You've been in the game for a long time.
For sure.
You can go all the way back to when you were on tour with your pops, but when it comes to you being a standalone, it's still been a long time that you've been making music.
No, for sure.
You have millions and millions and millions of streams on the charts. Collaboration or no collaboration, you're just dominating viewership. People can look at you working with Ray, people can look at you working with Veeze and getting these high stakes numbers, but you've done it by yourself as well. And you've put out projects that have really crafted and curated the sound that people are familiar with you for, which is awesome because everybody wants to have their own sound and style and be known for being different, right? Mm-hmm. And you've been able to provide that for the city. Right now, how are you feeling, man? How are you feeling about everything that you have developed and how you are perceived with the city right now?
I'm feeling like that was some pretty cool shit you just told me that I don't get to hear that often. I ain't even, it's cool to see you see it from that perspective.
Well, yeah, bro, everybody tries.
And for the record, though, yeah. I have to give a public apology to you, Kid L, for the last time I was supposed to make it here. I ain't make it.
Oh, yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. It's all good. That was
I just don't want you to ever think that I go on Adam 22 before I come here.
I know what I'm saying?
It. Like,
I think during that time I was just frustrated because I was like, damn, man.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
But, for me, man, Diego is a good mediator and helping people understand things from all sides. And I was like, you know what? Everybody is so busy and everybody's working so hard. You can't expect everything to happen the right way every time.
Yeah.
And I feel like today is the day for some reason.
No,
man.
Right
today
on time.
Is the day, which is crazy, like I said, because a couple weeks ago I was hearing your name in so many different rooms. I was like, it's so crazy how much I'm hearing your name lately. Like, I don't know what it is, but I think people are gravitating towards uniqueness. Mm-hmm. And when they think about you, they think this guy is totally unique. He strays away. It's almost, I'm not comparing you at all to this person, but when you talk about Bruiser Wolves, when you talk about Danny Browns, when you talk about Big Sean's, when you talk about people that are crafting a different identity, this is what we're talking about when we talk about your music. Taking it to day zero, though, you have family. You're from Detroit. Yeah. Your family's from Detroit.
For sure.
You have people in your family that are in music, have been in music, and that helped you propel your own career a little bit, right?
Most definitely.
Can you talk a little bit about your early days in Detroit?
Yeah. My dad, he was a singer. Well, he is a singer, but he was signed to Boyz II Men. He was like Boyz II Men first artist.
It's crazy, man.
I had went on tour with him and probably like 98, 97, something like that. And it was with him, Next, that sing Wavy and shit, and Destiny Child and Boyz II Men.
Incredible.
Yeah, so I was like, he was letting me introduce him. So I was coming in like, when I say uncle, y'all say Sam. You feel me? And Uncle Sam, they were saying my name loud as hell. So that was my early stages in music. Then my early stages in Detroit, it was just like family, my mama family, my pop's family, It was cool.
How big are the crowds that you're going up when you're first starting? Like,
that was like Boyz II Men, Soulful, Mama Days. So it was like 20,000s.
Whew.
For sure.
Did you have nerves or did you not even realize what was happening?
As a kid, like, I think I did have some sort of nerves, but when it happened, like once I get on the stage and when it's like started happening, it was just a moment. And then it was really just from the most I remember what I left from with it, it was just like, man, I want this. Like they just said my name to me. It's so many of them. Man, I was doing things like signing autographs. I signed somebody cast when I was a kid. Like they paid me when I got off stage, So it was like, that was cool. I learned about getting money for doing that. Like They had a whole lot of more money. And they just gave me one piece of money out of all the monies I seen. I'm like, yep, I got to get all the monies.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. The back end is crazier than the front sometimes, right?
Yeah.
You don't realize how much money is made in the behind the scenes and everything that comes around it.
For sure.
People think you just make money off like the show happening, like the ticket sales itself, but then there's so many dynamics, right?
For sure.
So you're incorporating all this and learning the industry kind of all at the same time. Let me turn off this fan before the bitch cuts in. But you are learning it all, and does it go into your mind like, okay, now I one day I'm going to be doing this for myself? Did you think that way, or did you just think like, I'm just doing what's happening right now?
After that, I felt like I was gonna do it one day, music somehow, but I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know if I was gonna like sing or rap. I didn't think I was gonna sing because I didn't think I could sing. You know, I didn't think I was gonna ever be able to sing or make people think I could sing. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I liked rap, and I was gonna figure out how I can get into that. So when I got a little older, probably like a couple years later, me and Diego was sitting in the classroom writing raps.
Wow.
And that one stuck.
So you knew Diego since like super?
Since Barney diapers, like since I existed. I knew him since I was born. He ain't know me when he was first born. It took a couple months, you know what I'm saying? But since he started knowing shit, he knew me though.
Did you, because your father is so successful, your family is like successful, was it like financial success? Like, did you feel money? Did you feel like, okay, there's something around me? Or was it still kind of like, well, no, it's still difficult out here?
I mean, shit, as we get coming in 2025, like knowing a nigga doing music in 1998, like, it's like, this shit was better than it could have been, but it was like, shit, we niggas from Detroit, you know. So as time went on, he was still doing pretty good. Like, I stayed with my mama. She still was doing all right. She real hustler, you know, real work hard as hell in every way. So
do you remember your first?
I had fresh shit and shit like that, so I wasn't complaining. You know, it was like we ate good.
But you at school, you had to be like sensationalized because your family's like in music. Like,
we was like all family in school. I went to this school called Malcolm X Academy. Like,
oh, cool.
It was a K through 8. So all my friends from when I was 5 years old, when I went on tour that summer to when I'm 6, coming back in second grade, first grade, all that shit, like we all the same people. It wasn't even really like, yeah, we was cool kids in school because we was just cool kids. We was the niggas that got the best grades and hooped good and wore cool clothes. Like, but we was trying to get the best grades. Like, that's what niggas don't know. Like, being cool was being smart when we was coming up.
Incredible, man. And being a part of Malcolm X Academy, that's incredible. Like, what was some of the curriculum? Like, what did you guys really dive into?
Malcolm X Academy was like, it was like heavily Black history. It was an African-centered school. It was the first African-centered school. And that's funny, I'm on the Kid L Podcast. You know, this the podcast of the first, you know. So Malcolm X Academy was the first African-centered school in the world, I guess, in America. So a lot of the curriculum was basically civil rights, like Black history and what was that? We used to watch a movie called Eyes on the Prize a lot, the autobiography of Malcolm X, and it was like alternatives to history. Like when they would say this happened in history, we would learn that actual thing because we needed to know the curriculum for like meat tests and shit like that. But they also would give us like real Black history shit. So like,
when they were instilling in these schools, what was the teachers like? Were they like motivated to bring this awareness, or did they just feel like teachers?
Our teachers was named Babas and Mamas and shit. Like,
that's cool.
Yeah, it wasn't just like Mr. this or Miss that. Like, we called them like Baba Gibson, Baba Davis, you know what I'm saying? Mama Nefertari. Mama Nefertari was my favorite teacher of all time. When you out there, you listening, Mama Nefertari, I love you forever. She really honed in on the rapping, like on the public side. Like, she really made me do a lot of performing and like just learning raps. We was in this thing called Gifted and Talented, and she had us going to other schools rapping about Africa, all type of shit.
That's cool.
She used to really like when parents came in the classroom, we used to have to like introduce ourselves to the parents, like say a long speech to the parents. And some parents, she just like had me stand up and just freestyle. I'm rapping about shit around the classroom. She helped a lot.
Wow. So yeah, even in school, you were being intricate with your artistry and really like developing it throughout that time, which is
for
amazing. Sure. After school's over, what was the plan? Was it like, okay, I'm going to go get a degree or something, or is it more like I want to get into music?
I actually left Malcolm X and went to Georgia. Went to high school in Georgia, like a small town in Georgia, and that shit was like a complete opposite to Malcolm X. It was more like a Disney Channel school. Like, you feel me? They had real just extracurricular activities and shit like drama and fucking soccers and volleyballs and music and just a whole lot of shit was going on, and kids that wanted to be gangsters. But, you know, we went home on the yellow school bus. It was just like, it was pretty cool. Like, it was funny. And then after that, but I still enjoyed it. I met a lot of cool kids out there, you know, and I learned a lot about the Atlanta music culture at that time, and just the Atlanta culture itself, you know. And it was just the Georgia culture, not even necessarily just Atlanta. But after that, I I came back here for a minute, like probably like almost a year. And then I went to school in Florida. I went to a school called Full Sail University.
I know Full Sail University.
Yeah, I went for recording arts.
Oh, cool.
So I got a bachelor's in recording arts.
What year did you get the bachelor's?
2014.
Okay, cool. Damn.
Yeah.
So you were technically proficient then too. It's not even just like you knew it from natural, genuine nature.
I'm a recording artist.
Facts,
like,
yeah.
And the nature of the name all the way through. Like, I'm a recording artist. I record our time period. Like, that's what I do.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of when there's discrepancies between like hip hop artists and rap artists.
Mm-hmm.
Hip hop artists they're really appreciative of the technical aspects of creating music, the theory behind it,
Yeah.
how a production's done and made. Versus like street rap is more like, I'm just going raw and I'm going to do my best to put all of my energy and emotion into this music as possible right now.
I'm all of those too.
Yeah.
All three of those. You just named.
You're diverse with the shit.
Yeah, I'm all of those too. I'm a rap artist, hip hop artist, street artist, but I'm a recording artist most of all. I do all of that. Like, that's a part of my culture. That's my time. Like, that's what we telling right now. But it's like, I'm just saying what I feel, you know? So if that's what's going on in the moment, that's what moment we getting.
Yo, it's your boy Kid L. If you're an artist, entertainer, or have a brand that needs more motion, then check out the Artist X strategy. You can receive one-on-one coaching with real entertainment and business moguls. They'll help you navigate through the hurricane of the entertainment industry. You can also receive music and social media analysis. Through algorithm checks, we can help you identify and fix your weaknesses. Networking opportunities are also available. Message Kid L Video on Instagram for more info.
You know?
When you're moving on from getting the degree, what was the first approach you took with music after that?
My first approach after I done my degree, I wanted to make like a real album, that I put on. Like this, we was moving from free music and mixtapes and stuff going into streaming and like iTunes and all of that. So I was really trying to figure out how to make my way on the iTunes and like make an album, and then it turned into from making an album to where like I was gonna make a movie. So with my first album, it ended up being like Walk on Water.
Yep.
And I ended up putting out Walk on Water after I came back in. I worked with Ray and we made Free Diego.
Yeah.
After we made Free Diego, it put a little bit more traction on my music. And I used the Walk on Water time to want to just making the movie tangible, like just see what the best I could do. Like, it was cool.
How'd you get introduced to Team Eastside and Ray?
Diego, like that was his people. When I used to come back, just like during breaks, summer, all of that, and it was like after school, during school, from high school to all the way up to college. When I was with my guys, Diego, we'd go meet a lot of other people.
Yeah, man.
You know, so over time, a lot of people I seen them, but then it was just like later on, eventually, one day, we just collided musically. Like me and Ray ended up in the studio at a house one day, and we made Pinky and Brain.
Yeah. And
the day we made Pinky and Brain, we probably made like 4 or 5 other songs that was on Free Diego. And this was I just was like, I was so hungry for just working. Like, I was just in there rapping, like, play another beat, pass me another blunt. I don't want no food, no nothing. Rapping, we going. And then I called my mans down from Georgia that was staying in Georgia with me, that also did the movie and everything with me and went to school with me in Florida for film. He came to Detroit and we shot Pinky and Brain. And it was just like, it was up from there. He put Pinky and Brain on Young Wavy. I mean, And rest is history. Wavy forever.
It's crazy how that was kind of the best possible collaboration at that time.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
It is. But at the same time, you guys, it's not like Ray was a superstar yet, right?
Yeah.
This was like bubbling. You're figuring yourself out, and still a great product comes out of it, right? Like Houston Babies and stuff, man. It's all
Ray
crazy.
was a superstar amongst his everything around him, regardless of how he, like they think or like play like. Cause I did music for a long time without people like giving a fuck. And when I went around with Ray, know what he was doing, regardless of how like the shit was just like to the world number, that nigga he was gonna be what he is today. Like he was still regarded in Detroit like that. Like niggas was still crazy when they seen him. Kids still was happy when they seen him. Like the nigga still was going to get paid to rap, paid for shows. But he still, I ain't gonna say the nigga wasn't having to live life regardless within all of that. But it was just like for just the nature of superstar itself though. Like just saying a nigga a superstar, like in the flesh, fuck with the world pick already yet. But that nigga been a superstar though.
Yeah, it's just in the nature of how they handle themselves.
Yeah.
So, Free Diego and Walk on Water is kind of like the introductory for not only the city but for recognition in the hip hop world.
Mm-hmm.
What opportunities arose after those projects? Did you feel a sense of like, okay, now people recognize me, or do you feel like you were still kind of in the background as far as people pinpointing who you were?
I mean, the background, you always still end up in the background to yourself in some form or fashion. It's anyway when you grinding, you know, I'm still grinding. So like, I could just say I had more ears now.
Yeah.
You know, like I understood the concept of, all right, there's more people listening. This shit far more serious, and it's way more like you can't take no more lines off type shit. Like, you know, you can't just like play with everything you say gonna count now.
Man, that's difficult to deal with, right? Because you could feel like 1 minute you're hot,
Mm-hmm.
and then you might get a different response from the audience, and then one day you might feel like you're cold, but then they might make you feel like you're hot, and then it's like you never know where the fuck you're at.
Yeah. I always thought I was gonna be able to gauge that shit. Like
It's impossible.
when I was young, coming into this shit and seeing artists like, and I was a fan of artists like, man, he don't understand how hot he is right now. He can really work with anybody and shit like that. Like I always thought I was gonna be able to gauge it. Like I can't put my finger on it. I can't lie to you and say I would have expected you to say everything you said in the first 2 minutes of this interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I respect it, but it was just like, damn. That's cool that Kid L thinks from that perspective about me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't understand the realm of the stratosphere that you're in when it comes to not only the inner community of artists and entertainers that are aware of you, plus the audience that's aware of you and how they're supportive of you. The thing that tricks us is social media. We look at the numbers on social media like, man, I'm not shit. But then you walk around in Detroit for like 2 minutes and you're like, oh, wait, I am the shit.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Like Target and shit like that.
You just walk around. Yeah, you just walk around like, oh, shit. Oh, you're getting kind of crazy.
Yeah, I went to Target the other day. The AT&T people in Target was trying to get me, the two young kids. They like, yeah. I'm like, man, no, y'all already got me, man. I'm straight. Y'all already got me. And he like, man, how? And then his man was like, oh no, we got him. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? You got him. He's like, yeah, no, his name's Sam. He a rapper. Yeah, we got him. Hey, yeah, and tell Ray to come in here too. We trying to get his ass too. Like, oh, like, damn. Like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
that shit kind of crazy.
It's good though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is difficult. My friends always tell me when I'm hanging around with my friends in the city, because we were around each other for so long, and then sometimes they'll look at me like, bro, do you not know how big you are, motherfucker? And I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
But then I'll go somewhere and I'll be like, oh shit. Because like Nick will tell you when he shoots our productions, like there's points where I can't even walk 2 steps without somebody stopping me. Where I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And it's cool and shit, but I think it's social media that's fucking us up.
Yeah, it is.
I think because right now when you put out your new project, you put like you put out so many different pieces of content for it, and it makes you be like, oh, this one got 400 likes, but then this one got 10,000. It's like you don't know where the fuck you're at this point. So maybe it's easier to stay off of social media somehow. Like,
man, I'm really working on my day. See, you telling me some shit like that just hype me up because I'm really working on my day where I could just like not fuck with this shit, like not have a phone at all. Like I really just, I want to do a no. All right, I ain't gonna even say it on Kid L because once you put this shit in the world, like a no phones tour.
Whew.
Man,
can you imagine looking at an audience with no phones in your face?
we about to be out here like it's the 90s. Like no, whatever footage got in here, we got controlled professional footage. You buy your pictures of yourself. You buy the video of the night in town tonight. I'm giving y'all niggas the whole rundown right now. Like, no phones, man. Put them bitches in the bag like comedy shows. And just enjoy the moment, enjoy the music. And then the parties in the club afterwards, the same rules. Like, no phones in here. We want y'all dancing, enjoying yourself, meeting people, and fucking with people y'all ain't supposed to. All type of shit. Like,
yeah, because you've been in front of crowds with tens of thousands of people from decades ago till now,
right?
And you're still doing it, right? So it's like you got to experience both worlds of phones out at the show and no phones at the show.
Swear I have.
And the energy has to be different.
It's completely different.
Yeah.
But it's like still like, and it's a middle ground where it's like they crazy as hell with their phones out too. Like, but at the same time, it's just the phones is too important to the experience of people, and they just like forget they people for a minute. It's like, no, this shit, like you can't they don't even look at shit with their own eyes no more. Niggas really never experienced the shit that they was right in front of. You ain't even see it, like how it really looked, like how that shit crystallized in your face. What glow was on that motherfucker when they said or did that. Like you got the phone in front of your eyes, like, damn, you just saw the same shit you put on Instagram. You never saw it happen in real life.
I know.
You just like the nigga that looked at your shit on Instagram.
I used to date a girl that would like be like, let's go out to these places, crazy experiences, Kevin Hart show, first row, all this stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? And she's always filming everything. I was like, man, I'm just making this bitch's life look crazy right now. Like I'm making this bitch's life look turnt. And
I'm
that's
the type of nigga put the fork in the plate while the bitch like, hold up.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like clink, clink, I'm still clinking. She like trying to take the picture. Like I'm clinking. Like, no, get it. You should have caught me. You should have caught me slipping.
But that's, it's a crazy time because it's almost as if people are going to these things just to say they were there versus actually experiencing the fact that they were there.
Right.
Which is a hurtful thing for artists and musicians. Like, hey, you here for me, motherfucker? Or are you here to just tell people you were here?
It's actually taking the quality away from the artist for real. Like the artists ain't even giving as much as they used to give because they know you damn near ain't watching them. They just trying to give you a moment. As long as we get a moment out this bitch that go up, like, all right, we went up for 10 seconds, 30 seconds. I didn't have to perform an hour, bro. As long as I get 30 seconds, this shit gonna mean something to the people outside the show to come to the next show.
Right.
Like, man, fuck all that. Get it on right here, right now. Man, they say something about it to the people. You should have been there. You ain't come. So ain't no way to see that they should have been there. Ain't no way to judge it. Like, man, y'all saying it was fun. I'm looking at it. This shit don't look fun. It's like, no, you couldn't feel the energy of what the fuck was going on in there. So when they come back and just tell you this shit was larger than life, next time it come around, you gotta go.
Man. I hope everybody watches this and goes like, you know what? Next time I'm just gonna fucking watch.
Like, I wouldn't even be mad if a motherfucker stole my no phone shit first so I can see how it worked.
Well, Dave Chappelle's been doing it for like, I think Dave Chappelle's the one who started it. Either it was Chris. It was
comedy one thing, but an artist though, like,
well, comedians were doing it because they were getting in trouble. Because they were like, I'm saying some shit that I'm just trying to tell the audience.
Niggas don't understand comedy.
Yeah, and then people would take it and misrepresent it on the media, and then they'd be fucked.
And comedians do the same. Like, we rap our same songs every time we go.
Yeah.
Comedians do the same show for this whole year, and everywhere they go, then they'll do their special, lock what they said down, then make a new set. Then you got some people that do a new set every time, but like a lot of people just be like, they be like, gathering they sets like Pokemon and shit. Like, damn, this joke work, added on there, this work, added on there, added on there. Then when they get to the final joint, they let it all out. So if you just putting all they coldest jokes out, it ain't no point of coming, So it's
Facts.
like, put the phone up. So that, like, when it comes to the artists, like, I think everybody will be able to just like share more energy in the room. If everybody off their phone, they putting a lot of electricity in our bodies, it's electricity in the phone. When you put this shit in between you and whoever you watching,
yeah,
y'all niggas it's an interference, man.
Man, and think about it. We already got so much stimulation going on these days. One thing that trips me out is how much access we have to everything we want at any single moment. We can watch any movie, listen to any song, order any food off DoorDash. It's all accessible to us at a rate that's never been before. And it's like, is that bad to be this overstimulated with all the dopamine we want at whatever given moment we want? Should we go back to the radio and just let the radio tell us what's going on? Like, should we like not watch Netflix so much? What's going on in the world?
I ain't gonna lie, I probably need my DoorDash and crack fire stick though.
Wait, why do you have a crack fire stick, man?
I ain't mean to say that. I'm just talking shit. I'll be buying all this shit now.
What was it like seeing millions of views? Like, did you always anticipate seeing millions? Like, or did you think it was going to be a longer grind before you started seeing millions?
My first millions, like on a video, like a song type shit, it was like extremely unexpected. The song was unexpected. Everything was unexpected. It was so unexpected to the point where like it ain't even the song I perform now. It's like people never mentions the song. I did a song with Band Gang Mazzo, Molly Brazy, and Cuban Doll.
God damn.
It did 100,000 in a day.
That's
like 100,000 in a day, so fast, like the craziest shit. That bitch went up so crazy. 2 million on Joseph McFashion, 2 million on the family page. We had it up on our page. That bitch did a couple 100,000 on there. They took it down off of the Joe shit, put it back up later on, and that shit still just got a couple million though. Like,
that's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, it did. So many numbers.
Son, you had Cuban and Molly,
and we recorded that at my house.
Damn.
Like 1 a.m, me and Mazzo make a song. He like, open the door for these. Open the door for these girls. So I had to push the button to the garage. The girls is Cuban and Molly. They just put out 2 videos earlier that week. Them bitches just did so many millions fast as hell. And we in there doing the song. I went on first. I'm like, they about to get on this bitch? He's like, yeah. They like, yeah, we getting on there. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, damn. We did that shit. I called the same camera nigga that when I did Pinky and Brain.
What'd you call?
Omar, man. Winston McFarlane. I called Omar WLM, man. He pulled up the next day. We went somewhere in Atlanta, shot that video instantly. That bitch did 100,000 views in a day. That was crazy.
So that was your first million view video?
That was my first million view video.
What was the next one that was it?
Hall of Fame. I think Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame went up. Me, Ray, and Veeze.
Yeah. That's a crazy ass triplet too, man. Bro, you know what's crazy about when you weren't here when Ray pulled up. When Ray did his interview, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I go out to the car, I say what up to Veeze, I say what up to Ray. We come in the studio, we sit down, Veeze goes into the recording booth.
Yeah.
And then we do the entire interview. I finish the interview with Ray. I get up, I go to get Veeze from the studio. He's not even in there no more.
Yeah.
Bro, he never. And then I turn to Nick, I go to the camera and I'm like, yo, man, where's Veeze at? He's like, bro, Veeze was never here. I'm like, what? But Diego, wasn't Veeze here?
He evaporated. They told me it was hot in here. He evaporated.
Bro, I'm telling you, I opened the door. I seen him.
Yeah.
He never left. There's no way out of that recording booth. And I never seen him again after that.
No, he evaporated. Like he sweated and then turned into water mist and went into the car.
Bro. That's the only explanation because I did not see him leave this building. I would have known because I was like, damn, he's about to add pressure to the interview real quick. All right, it's all good. Vanishes into thin air.
Yeah, that nigga a superstar too.
You got to see, these people are saying that these rappers are floating these days and shit, man.
Yeah, you know, that's because Charlamagne said Prince was floating when he met him.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said he was floating.
I don't want to ever put it in a situation where we're talking about you not being on a high level tier of success, but you're around people that are on megastar status right now.
Yeah.
Right. What's the earliest, and you've already done it before because you're with your pops, but what's it like in this era to be walking around and the stardom and the lights and everything is surrounding you, especially because you're incorporated with the fellas?
It's kind of crazy because it's like, it's difficult to feel it because these my friends. Like, these are really my friends. Like,
Yeah.
It ain't like, it's not like, I don't know, man. It's like my friends doing what I expect my friends to do.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people be like, man, my friend supposed to be, you know, he supposed to be, them niggas doing what they supposed to be. So it's like, thank God, I'm grateful. I'm around, I get to see them do a lot of stuff first. You know what I'm saying? So as a guy that just been able to make music all this time at a high clip, to be able to do what I love, and I get to see like the do's and don'ts, right and wrongs of my friends first. You know what I'm saying? They bless me with that. They allow me to have access to shit, see shit, and we talk about shit before and after it's done sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's just a blessing to be a part of it. Like, that's it.
What do they get, because you guys all have intricate styles, but what are some things that they get from you, and what are some things you get from them?
We definitely still sharp and steel. What I get from them is, for one, it's like they gonna be good. Like, I gotta know what, like, I gotta be good. You feel what I'm saying? I get pressure. You know, like, I gotta be good. I enjoy pressure. Like, I love, like, getting better. I love, like, you know how niggas like Goku. I just recently got hip to what Goku was all about. That nigga was just trying to go fight the coldest niggas that fight, just so he could just say he the coldest fighter. Like, this shit, we just get to fight with each other, get to spar, get better, and get a people good shit. And you know, I don't know what they necessarily get from me. They really have to tell you, or niggas that have to really do. So
you appreciate getting your limits tested, like, all right.
For sure. Sometimes, like, when they rap, I don't be knowing what I'm about to say next, and I go in there and I just gotta talk about what happened today, yesterday, and what I want to happen tomorrow.
On the spot.
Yeah, hopefully it come out good. Like Dotted Line, that bitch was a scary one. Them niggas was really tripping.
You talking about the Shabazz Kid?
Dotted Line, the song.
Oh, Dotted Line. They said Dotted Line. I was like, the fuck are you talking about?
Dotted Line, and Dotted Line.
No, but Dotted Line had Veeze on it, right?
Yeah, I be feeling like Dotted Line sometimes.
Just walking in the studio.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
No, like, who the best five? Dotted Line, Dotted Line, Dotted Line, and Dotted Line. Samuel. It's like, no, for real.
But the process of Dotted Line, can you break that down for everybody?
We was in the studio. I think it was an FBT or something. FBT. Yeah. The beat was hard as hell. Ray got the going on it. Like, if y'all niggas want to box, we can box. So I'm like, all right, he about to tweak. He get to tweaking. I'm in the back of the studio like, shit, like, what I'm about to say. We can't smoke in there, so we be like smoking outside in the front, and Veeze wasn't in there, so he just so happened to walk in after Ray verse, like, damn, y'all got some space for me? And I'm relieved, like, I ain't know what I was about to say next anyway. And Veeze about to get on this bitch like, go ahead, do your thing. Like, let's see what he about to do. He get on that bitch tweak too, like, all right, man. Like, I'm like, fuck it. Freaky bitch sending pics. I wouldn't fuck her with another dick. I had to talk about life. That's all I had to do. That's all I could do.
I like how you say, like, boxing. Like, I like how you say, like, fighting, like that kind of mentality when you're in together.
For sure. I saw Ray in the studio the other day, and I'm like, what you doing? He like, I'm just sparring. And he just kept boxing the song down. And boxing down. I'm like, damn, that nigga ain't sparring. He's shadow boxing tonight. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He was getting it up. He was in his own groove. You got to get out of nigga way. Let him shadow box sometime.
Yeah, man.
You feel me?
Metro News made an article about you.
I fuck with Metro News. I like Metro News. That was cool.
Yeah, that was dope, right? Especially because they highlighted you so well and really pushed people in a direction where you felt like this guy's going towards mainstream. Like, it's not just street. Like, we're going somewhere bigger, right?
Right.
How did that come together? Did they reach out to you? Like, what was the deal with that?
Yeah, I think Metro News did reach out to me.
And what was it like? Did you feel honored? Like, did you feel like a...
Hell yeah, because I'm come from an era where the newspaper mattered. Like, man, my mom in the newspaper, magazine, shit, website, blog, you know, like Detroit News, Metro News. Like, that's like, you feel me? As a kid, when you played sports, you wanted to either get in that bitch for sports, you scored 30 and 10 or some shit. But if you busted enough to where the city fuck with you, to where the people that got something to do with what's wrote in the news, like I said, I'm a recording artist. I record the arts of our time. So if they highlight what I'm doing in the Detroit News, it's like it's stamping something. Like, this kid got something going on in our time period. If they find my music 100 years from now, if they find that newspaper 100 years from now, you know what I'm saying? It's going to have somewhat of my remnants, you know?
Yeah, of course, man. Because it's standing the test of time.
For sure.
You feel like right now, do you feel like you're hearing more microwave music, like stuff that's here today, gone tomorrow? Or do you feel Like there is something that's sticking now that's going to be forever when it comes down to the underground right now?
I don't really, to be honest, bro. I really don't hear a lot. Like I hear certain artists that's just pretty good, that's good, and I like it. You know what I'm saying? But and then I hear shit that's mainstream, certain songs that's gonna last, and then shit that ain't gonna last. That's just how it go. But right now with the music business, I could just say like everything is so tricky to the point where the artist is getting like nervous with the business to an extent. Like they like it's like that's what it seemed like. All the bigger artists, the major artists, is like it's so controlled where you would just see the biggest artists in the game get into beef and they on the same label with the guy, and they decide that we're gonna stop playing his music for now on the radio. Like I'm in a whole other state. I get on the radio and you would hear this one guy's music like 3-4 songs in 15 minutes, and the other guy who you used to always listen to on the radio every time you got on, it don't come on at all until he get one song that like passed the limit to where it's like the label gotta promote something because it's doing too good, and then now it's like the song that was just on the charts for so long, it'll be on there and then not on there. It'll be high on the charts and then not on there at all. It's like, damn, if y'all doing it at such a high level, how is y'all controlling what go on and what we doing just trying to feed our families? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like this shit get real tricky. You know?
There's like puppeteers at work, right? Somebody's kind of controlling a little bit of where it's all coming from.
It's all about when you find out when you a hoe or not. Shit crazy.
Yeah, it's never gonna just be as simple as making music, right? It's always gonna be a tons of dynamics to it.
In the music business, it's gonna always be music business. You gotta do business. You know what I'm saying? It's an industry. It's industrial. It's product. Like, how are you gonna sell the product? How you gonna market the product? The shit ain't always gonna be fun and games. Them niggas be wanting the lifestyle, but the lifestyle is the job. That shit get tiring.
Yeah. I always like to use the word show business. Like, don't forget that it's show and then business.
For sure.
You gotta, where's the money coming from? With the newest project, man, how are you feeling about the response so far? Are you feeling like it's being reciprocated to the level that you wanted it to be reciprocated to?
I think the people that listen to me and appreciate my music, they appreciating it, you know? That's all I can ask for. If there's new fans, I see new people I ain't never seen before, retweeting, posting, reposting on all, you know what I'm saying, platforms, and I see more people enjoying the music, more people saying they got this, got that, was able to get through their day through it. As long as I'm able to continue to do what I love and, you know, help people with their day-to-day, like, 'cause this will help me with my day-to-day as long as we therapeutic to each other, I'm cool. That's success.
Do you want it to be at a higher volume of like tune in though? Because it's not like
for sure.
It's not like hitting the 100,000 million marker yet, but you haven't really shot much visuals for it either. So it's almost like that's what people want to add to the music.
Yeah.
What is it more just kind of like here's just something I was working on?
It started off, honestly, it started off like that when it was Heat Check 1, but then when it turned into Heat Check 2 and I like released it like what it is now, it's far more serious. I just was like in a little, I was in a limbo in between PLANEBOY and Heat Check when I was putting it out, but I was making sure I like got it out to the people because it was music that was on Heat Check that was released a little earlier before the tour. So like we had the tour in between that, and I had like other music. I just put them together post tour. So it was like something for my fans to listen to post tour for the people that was like after PLANEBOY that wanted new music, and the people that was just like getting to know me and wanted something to like be there with me with. You know, when you first get introduced to somebody, like when you first jumping in the box, it's something that you like. All right, I got introduced to him at this tour, but it was this Heat Check when he put this out. Like I was there from the beginning of that part of the ride, you know. Yeah. So it was like that.
The name behind Heat Check, obviously, basketball terminology, sports terminology, everything like that. But when you were coming together with a project, what was your thought process behind both sides, from 1 to 2?
Well, one was like Heat Check, like I've been putting up shots that's been going good. Let's see how this shot work. Like, all right, cool. But then when you go into 2, it's like, all right, I seen what 1 was about. 1 is shit, and 1 that meant something. So now I have to make like 2 was serious. Like, all right, let's make the stuff from 1 make sense. Like sometimes you gotta put songs before a song to make a song make sense. If that make any sense to you, it's like some people got to get introduced to your next song from another song you got.
To understand,
A lot of people don't know, but it's like sometimes you say words and shit like that in certain songs that people don't even understand what the word mean, and you don't have enough context clues or nothing in it for them to even understand. But it's like another song where you actually explain this shit in context to an extent to where it's like, all right, now I heard that. By the time they go like next song, you gotta just create a move for it. Like
similar to like a Kendrick Lamar thing where people are dissecting things to figure out what the fuck everything means type shit.
For sure. Yeah.
So you're making motherfuckers do homework, but the shit sounds fire at the same time.
Yeah, I'm really just keeping everything on the surface to be what it look like on the surface. Like you just enjoy what you get face value, and for the people that enjoy homework, they get more time with the artwork.
What's like the hardest code to crack for people from the first tape and the second tape? Like, is there what would you put in there that made people...
1 don't exist no more. That's the hardest code to crack. It's like, all right, where's 1? There is no 1 anymore. 2 is 1. He checked 2 is, he checked 1.
Damn, son.
That's the only code.
Damn.
It's as simple as 1 don't exist no more.
God damn. You got to go overseas?
Nope.
You didn't get to go overseas on the tour?
You did All America.
Oh, you did the All American tour.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite spots to land into when you did your tour?
Besides Detroit itself, I like Texas. All cities in Texas. I really like Dallas though. I like Ohio. They like another home. I like
I heard
California.
Ohio's like eating up everything
New
from
York.
Detroit, man. Like they're fucking loving it.
Yeah, for sure. Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I love tour, man. So I love everybody that fuck with me for sure.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We just be trying to see who got love for the kid, you know, and I love them back. That's what it really be about. It ain't even really like, man, can't no city give me no more than the other one if they giving me the same thing. As long as this shit love,
Yeah.
as long as we all come home, as long as we make our little dog shit, it is what it is.
Do you make like a comfortable living off of music right now?
I don't have no other job.
That's dope as fuck, bro. That's what everybody's like trying to get to.
Yeah, I haven't had no other job.
But you get it. It's
Never.
like it's a scary time for artists because if they're making music money off the music, and things slow down for a second, it's like, okay, well, what's the fucking move, right? And then like some of them jump ship to trying something that they've never done before. Like you seen the first thing that rappers were doing was like hopping to Tubi movies. Like, all right, Tubi's hot, let me bump that. And then Twitch streaming became hot. It's like all the rappers are jumping towards that. Even people who are successful.
I'm guilty of all that shit though. But like I've actually made a movie with my first album with Walk on Water. So like that bitch on Tubi right now. But it wasn't on Tubi because it wasn't no Tubi when I made my movie.
Would you air it on
It
first?
was on Amazon when I first put it out. Not Amazon Prime. It was on Amazon. Purchase that motherfucker. Like, not no streaming Amazon, none of that. Like, you had to purchase it. You had to come to, we had one theater, like one, what's it called? Screening. Like, and we had 2 actually. It was like one for the cast and crew that didn't go that well because it was like 3 days after we was done shooting and I had to do like a rush job. I did the sound on it.
Oh, wow.
So it didn't really like sound that good that time. But then when we did it in January, it sounded much better. But it was like my first movie, so it was like it was like improvement. I still haven't did one since, but like I said, like I'm in the movie, so it's like I want to do this shit way better next time. So I'm just waiting until we just build more with it.
Can you walk everybody through the film?
Walk on Water?
Yeah.
It's like a film about like a day in the life, basically. I'm still me. Like I play Sam, an artist. I like family problems. It's like a little scamming shit going on. It was like before scamming just blew up crazy in the world and shit. It was like story of a nigga. I don't know, like y'all had to check it out. A group of friends, a little funny shit.
Scamming? Damn.
Yeah, cards and shit, and bossers and shit.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
Scamming's hot as fuck, bro. Scamming's still hot. I don't know what's going on, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't hot when we did that.
It was like people were just figuring out about this shit. Like,
What? I was from Detroit, and I had niggas that was from like New York, Atlanta, all different places. We shot it in Atlanta, but it wasn't like a Detroit based film.
I remember talking about Bang Gang about that, and Cash or Quan were like, bro, did you guys like really start this shit for real? Like scamming as a whole new subcategory of rap music, you know? Like it's a whole new category. Like because before you had to talk about specific subjects, and then that subject wasn't there yet.
Like Lonnie came over my house back then, right after Come Here Baby Girl talked that shit to me. We started working on a mixtape, all type of shit back then.
Really?
For sure. That's how Mazo ended up over there, and we did the song with Lando brought Lonnie over there, and Jimmy Whispers that be with Veeze now. It's crazy.
Damn.
A lot of people came to my old house in Georgia. A lot of people was stopping by there when they like when Detroit first started getting this little like buzz outside of Detroit musically, and when people started doing good and like started traveling, a lot of people would come to Atlanta, and a lot of artists would stop at my house.
Really?
Work. Yeah.
Were you engineering too?
Yeah, I engineer myself. I record myself, but it was like I was the type of guy that like I record myself and I will record you, but like I would like leave you in the studio and like go upstairs and like you gotta record yourself, like learn how to record yourself. Like just press R, press space bar, go back, press R again. You be straight. Like, no, it's like a video game. You ever played a video game before? Yeah, just push the button where you supposed to. No, you cool. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I stay there like 20. He came up with his own code verse. Like,
that's dope.
Yeah, because people be more like, people by themselves and they have to like have you sitting back there thinking of which every line they gonna say gonna be hard. Like sometimes they just be needing that time like to get that shit off their chest without nobody like judging. Some people need the help or like, yeah, no, that was hard. Hype up all that. But then you would know when you just be like, you don't be trying to like intimidate the situation. Like, nigga, go ahead, record yourself.
There must have been some legendary tunes that came out of that place. There had to have been some shit that blew up.
A lot of cool shit came from there.
What are some of the songs that like really took off?
Shit, you ever heard Peasy 7, what's that bitch called? 7 AM ATL? He wrote that bitch in my basement.
Word?
So the guy, I recorded the first time he did it. I think he re-recorded it though.
And then so the first version of it and then he made it again?
I think he re-recorded it. It was the same song though. He wrote it. He sat down there, beat playing. I actually woke up and the nigga was in my basement. Diego brought him over there. I ain't even know. Like, damn, I didn't fell asleep. They was in town. I ain't know. One of my other cousins opened up the door for him. I walked downstairs and niggas, he writing a rap.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
That's cool as hell, dude. So that was one of those times where you just like, they recorded themselves type shit. It was like,
no, I recorded him.
Oh,
I
okay.
recorded P.
Oh, okay.
I recorded P. I ain't leave him down there. That was my first time working with him too.
What other songs came out of the house?
Shit. Like a lot of shit me and Ray did. A lot of shit. I wasn't like no engineer where I was just recording niggas that wasn't rapping with me type shit. Like the gang song that I said I did with the Molly and them that did a million. Shit. I don't know. It's like so much. I don't know how to. It was a long time ago.
Yeah. With you generating as much streams and as much viewership as you've done, these are hard hitting numbers, and really like nowadays people are hitting like the 20s and 30s and 40s. Who's to know if that shit's like real or not as far as viewership, but to still be in the category of getting 1 million to 10 to 15 to 20 million is still substantial, right?
Yeah.
Where do you feel like you should be placed right now as far as hip hop's concerned? Like, where do you feel like you're, you know, they had they relisted a top 20 rappers from Detroit recently, or top 30 rappers from Detroit. It was from 2017. There was a list that got reposted. It was like post. You want me to pull it up?
Hell yeah, pull that up.
Sure.
Cause motherfuckers be acting like they don't see me when it's time to write the list. No one can't nobody fuck with me. You need to make that put that bitch on the caption. They'll never see Samuel when it's time to write the list. No one can't nobody fuck with him. Dumbass niggas. Fuck y'all running blogs and shit for. Fuck y'all even making lists for y'all ain't putting me on that bitch. Stupid
Hold on,
ass.
man. Let me pull it up,
Stupid
man.
ass niggas. Whoever did it in 2017, you smart as fuck. Anybody else who did that shit and ain't do it, y'all know I am the artist's artist. All the artists is all y'all niggas' favorite artists. I'm they favorite artist. Stupid ass niggas. How am I not on the list? You know what I'm saying? The fuck you want from me?
God damn, there's so many platforms
Fuck you
now.
want from me? A TikTok dance? Huh? It's like, no, I ain't mad. I'm just talking shit. But I'm serious though. Y'all niggas still stupid as fuck for making lists and not having me on that bitch. I don't give a fuck what city, state you from. You mentioned Detroit in the list and niggas that make music, whether they rapping,
Oh, here it goes.
singing, or tap dancing.
So check this out.
It wasn't me.
Oh wait, you're not on this.
Yeah,
bitch.
it wasn't me.
Oh, my fault, man.
Shaggy.
My bad, gang.
It was Shaggy.
2017.
Yeah, it was Shaggy.
I thought you were on that bitch. I don't know why.
I was supposed to be on that bitch. That's why. Yeah. See, this is what I'm saying. In times like this, they was just putting Ray on the list. 2017, he number 13.
Isn't that crazy how far everybody's gotten since that?
He was number 13 on the bitch. But at this time, though, the crazy shit about this shit, at this time, I had a song with Band Gang Monzo, Babyface Ray, Rocky Bad, Molly Brazy. Damn. Tay B. I had music with all them at this time.
What'd you do with KB at that time?
The song, it was on one of my projects that I put out. I was just putting shit out. Like Tay B is really family. Like, I don't know, my pops, his pops cool type shit. I had his little brother in my studio rapping. Like, that's my people.
Damn, it's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're like so tied in with everybody. It's like fucking insane, man.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like these niggas supposed to be doing good. It's really just like my friends and family. Like that's why niggas just know me amongst that. It's like I'm just doing what I do, and my people that fuck with me, they gonna speak on it. Like them when my name come up, they gonna say good things because they my people. But it's just like shit. We just waiting on the world turn.
Yeah. Well, Say Yes hit millions too, right?
I'm not sure. It probably should have though.
I think it did.
Sonically, it did. Like the audio altogether, I'm pretty sure it made it to 1 million.
Because that was the first time I got hip to you.
Say Yes?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I always heard your name circulating. But that was like when
that's when you was like, all right.
that was when I was like, fuck.
I like this shit.
I add him to the playlist now.
Okay, I like this shit. Okay, I can respect that.
How did that play? How did that come together?
He brought that shit back from London. He went overseas. Ray went overseas, and he came back. We was at his house one night, and while he was gone, we was all riding around doing shit, making hard ass shit. I was making hard ass shit. I was in this one rare ass bag. I was making PLANEBOY at the time, and I was in this rare ass bag when I was making PLANEBOY. I was in a deep wild bag, right? And when he came back, they like, this nigga Sam been tripping. He like, yeah, all right. Then he like, no, I got this one right here for you though. Like I know when I did this shit over there, it was cool, but I feel like you would do this shit and you got to do that one shit that they do on Say Yes, and they be like, duh, 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 duh. Like the high pitch shit, like you got to do that. So I really just tried to like make a song around that part for real. And he had a verse on there already.
Yeah.
And he really told me to take his verse off. I moved that bitch to the end and chopped and screwed it. So when I first played the song, it was really just like the full song, me going off and him tweaking still at the end. Like, nigga, you ain't going nowhere off this bitch. You going too crazy at the end of this bitch.
Man, why does that make me even love this shit even more, bro? Just hearing that shit. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Just knowing how you like crafted the shit. Like sometimes when you hear songs, you're almost like, oh, is that just how like they just made it? But it's like when you think about the process that you're articulating how you want the shit to be is what makes
And
it
I
crazy.
had some shit going on where it was just like, say yes, bitch. Like, remember GT, say yes? You had to send a bitch GT song, say yes, bitch. Fuck is you talking about, like, type shit that was going on. So it was like, damn, he brought say yes right now when I just sent GT, say yes, bitch, not too long ago. This just a set. I'm just saying this shit is like comedy talk. Like, I'm just like making this part up. I ain't really saying say yes to a bitch, but I did. You feel me? So it was like, I had to make a song about that situation. Like, all right.
A girl proposed to you?
No, see, this ain't even about proposal.
Oh, my fault.
You feel what I'm saying? This shit is just about say yes, bitch. You ain't never heard GT joint?
No.
But like 20, you ain't never heard GT say yes? My shit was really supposed to be called like Say Yes Part 3 or some shit. I took that from Veeze when he did what was the name of that one he did? Safe 2. Is it Safe 2? right? Whereas somebody else who got a song called Safe, he made a bitch Safe too. I took the shit from him, but they ain't do it. It ain't work. It ain't work out. I just had my own shit. Say Yes, right?
No.
But it was like supposed to be part 3, so you can remember the original Say Yes, GT Say Yes, and then there's my Say Yes. You feel me? So it's just like Say Yeah. That's why you hear even Ray on the hook of that bitch like Say Yes, bitch. He say it. You know?
Man.
Say Yes. It's all I love.
When it comes to the most gratifying moment of everything that you've accomplished so far, what moment sticks out to you the most?
Moment most accomplished.
No, gratifying.
Most gratifying.
Yeah.
Where
like you felt like, damn it, bro. Like I needed this feeling to feel like something's actually impactful and happening.
I'm gonna say one of the most gratifyingly like recent like it's like recent like full circle moment. Ray got a song on his next CD.
Yeah.
That bitch hard as hell, and it just got something to do with like with my old self, like, and then like seeing bro doing this shit, like being inspired to do some shit on his shit. It was like cold as fuck. Like damn. Cause I be sometimes sitting back like, yo dumb ass still doing some shit you wanted to do when you was a kid. You know? Like I decided to do this shit when I was a kid, like not understanding the responsibilities of life for real and not really just like ain't shit serious. Yeah. Like this shit is the most serious in life and you want to go to the studio and rap, like, you know? So to have that shit go down, it'd be like, damn, it'd be some of them reassuring moments. Like
you're talking about like you're gonna be on Codeine Cowboy?
I am gonna be on Cody. I think so. I'm not sure, but it possibly. I don't know, but I know it's something going on with Cody and Cowboy that whether it come out or not, it's some shit that's supposed to be a part of it. You feel me? That I know, like I have some inspiration in it. Yeah. You feel me? And I fuck with that. Like for my brother to do that, like it's like. We done did a lot of shit. We done went on tour with Jack Harlow. Man. We done went on tour with us as a gang. Like that shit was cold as fuck. Like us and just our niggas sold out everywhere we went. And it's really us and everybody who we be with in the studio out going out every night in the same tour bus. Like that shit was cool. But this shit right here coming into this, y'all gotta get that new Codeine Cowboy shit.
It's crazy as fuck, man. Yeah, just thinking about you guys experiencing that. And because you guys are so used to the celebrity lifestyle, for like audience goers, they're more like, damn, you're on tour with Jack Harlow. Do motherfuckers like leave the stage and be like, God damn, we just did some shit with Jack Harlow? Or do you guys just go like, nah, it's just artistry, man. Who gives a fuck? We
man, that nigga let me perform during his set, during the Jack Harlow shit. I don't know if you know, but like when he was during this set, that nigga, we had Hall of Fame at the time, right? So I really was just going out there for the tour. One day he like, shit, you here, let's do Hall of Fame. It started with that. I did Hall of Fame one night. Then after I do Hall of Fame, he like, shit, you got another song? Like do one more song. Like I did Hall of Fame and the whole another song, and the Jack Harlow crowd was the best crowds ever though. I ain't gonna lie, they really just be out there to have fun, like enjoy music. If you turn and you going, they gonna go with you and do whatever you say. So like that shit was crazy, man. It was crazy. It wasn't just, he had a #1 song out at that time.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't just Jack Harlow. It was like, nah, nigga, what the fuck is we doing on tour with Jack Harlow? Like, this shit cold. Like damn, we on tour with Travis Scott.
My God.
What the fuck? Like, shit like that be crazy.
Did you, what was your experience like on Travis Scott?
I ain't had no full experience, but I was there for a couple dates. You know what I'm saying? That shit was cold. Like,
it's fucking fire.
Niggas on tour with Travis Scott. Like, that nigga sung Fiend 9 times in a row. That's what it was like. Fiend, fiend, fiend. Like, damn, they screaming the devil loud as hell in this bitch.
Sam, is there any projects you want to talk about before we close out?
Shit, I think we pretty much talked about everything from the Heat Check 2. Go get Heat Check 2. Go get PLANEBOY. Go get I Changed My Mind. Go get Not a Fan. Go get all Sam Shabaz music that's out on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get y'all as a whole collection eventually of just all the videos you never got and all the, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
We just waiting till this shit. Y'all take this shit up. It's just me and y'all in this bitch. Once y'all take this shit up to a certain degree, I'm gonna give y'all more of what we all been waiting for.
For sure. We'll get you on here for a part 2 in the next few months, man. Whenever the next project is, come back. We'll chop it up more.
For sure. Next time we get the one lock and loaded, I'm gonna make sure I come see you before that shit even hit the, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the comments about coming here before No Jumper, man, because I know.
Don't fucking never think I'm going to No Jumper before I come to motherfucking Kid L Podcast.
I appreciate
I be like, No Jumper. I'm just stop. I ain't gonna hold on completely.
No, because you might need to get on that bitch.
Fuck
man.
them niggas, man.
Nah, they fuck with you.
Kid L Detroit, man.
For sure. I appreciate you, man. Samuel Shabaz was in the motherfucking building, man. You already know this guy is fucking dominating the scene, has his own lane, and it's gonna flourish and become one of the biggest waves you ever seen.
Hey, look, and don't call my nigga Kid L no culture vulture neither. I call niggas culture vultures in the world, and he ain't one of them motherfuckers, man.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? It's
For sure. We're at Parallel Sound Studio, Harlow Visual Shooting Productions. We're out. Peace.